This is based on a true story. In 2004, there was a man named Mitch. He was a student at a university in America. There was a girl in his class named Kayla. Mitch liked Kayla very much. He wanted to date her. He asked her out many times. She said no at first, but Mitch kept asking. Finally, she said yes, and they went on a date. They liked each other very much and became a couple. After they graduated, they got married. By 2006, Mitch and Kayla bought their dream home. Life was great. They loved their jobs and spent time together on weekends. They made their time together very important. In 2007, they had their first child, a daughter. 2 years later, in 2009, they had a son. They were very happy. Mitch loved his job, and Kayla loved hers. Every morning, Mitch would sneak into the kids' bedroom and wake them up in a fun way. They always had family game nights on weekends. Even with kids, Mitch and Kayla would find a babysitter, so they still had romantic dates to spend time together. They were a happy couple with 2 kids and a dog. It was the perfect family, the perfect life. One day, Mitch was at home watching football. He was sitting on the couch. It was just like any other day. There was a lamp in the corner of the room, a lamp they had owned for many years. But as he was watching the game, he noticed something strange about the lamp. It looked blurry. The rest of the room was clear, but the lamp was blurry. Mitch rubbed his eyes, but the lamp was still blurry. He stood up and walked over to the lamp. It was still blurry. The TV, the couch he was just sitting on, the windows, everything was clear and normal. Only the lamp was blurry. He touched it, but it was still blurry. Mitch thought, how could this be? What's wrong with me? But he didn't call the doctor. He went back to the couch and tried to ignore the blurry lamp. Later, his wife Kayla and their kids came home. Mitch thought about telling Kayla, but he didn't. He pretended nothing was wrong. That night, they went to bed, but Mitch couldn't sleep. He felt like he needed to see the lamp again, so he got up and went downstairs. Even in the dark, he could tell the lamp was still blurry, and now the lamp was also upside down. How strange. He sat on the couch and stared at the lamp all night. The next morning, Kayla found Mitch on the couch. She asked, "What are you doing?" Mitch lied and said he felt sick. He told her he couldn't go to work. Kayla thought it was strange, but left for work with the kids. Mitch stayed home and stared at the lamp all day. When Kayla came home in the evening, Mitch was still staring at the lamp. She knew something was wrong and called the doctor. While she was on the phone, Mitch couldn't hear her anymore. He was only aware of the lamp. The lamp started to change again. It grew bigger and bigger until it filled the whole room. Then, Mitch felt pain in his head and heard ringing in his ears. He heard people screaming. It was total darkness. And then, lamp was gone. Mitch opened his eyes and saw some people standing over him. He was on the ground, and it was daylight. He wasn't at home anymore. He looked around for his wife and kids but couldn't find them. Mitch didn't know what was happening. Mitch asked, "Where are my wife and kids? What's going on?" All he heard was, "Sir, you hit your head. I'm taking you to the hospital." At the hospital, Mitch found out what happened. He was a student in university. He fell and hit his head and was unconscious for a few seconds. In those seconds, his brain created an entire life with a wife, kids, and a house. None of it was real. But it felt real to him. After recovering, Mitch was very, very sad for a very long time. He lost his family that he loved so very much. It was very hard for him. He still has dreams about talking to his son, who is still 5 years old.